All right, today in math, for the math video, we are doing lesson 13, multiplication as repeated addition and adding, subtracting dollars and cents. The first thing that we are going to look at is, of course, multiplication as repeated addition. So we'll start off with this example problem. There are 5 rows of desks with 6 desks in each row. You can see that I have drawn an illustration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many desks are in all? Well, there are a few ways that we would be able to solve this problem. First of all, this is called an array. An array is a rectangular arrangement of numbers or symbols. So these are the symbols that we are using to represent the desks. Okay, so one way that we could solve it, we'll do ways to solve. One way is that we could count the desks all at one time. All right, so that would be like, well, we could figure it out by going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There are 30. That is one way to do it. The fastest way? I don't think so, but it is a way. The second way is you could count the desks in one row and then count the number of rows. Count desks in one row, then count the number of rows. And then the next step, of course, would be then add. Okay, so in this method, we'd go, all right, how many desks are in one row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'd say 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. So you do 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that would equal 30. Okay, so 1 plus, for this one, count the desks at one time, you do 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, dot, 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 all the way till you get to 30. This one, you're just adding the rows up. And then the method 3 is to multiply. And multiplying, so we do 5 times 6 equals 30, okay? So if you knew there was 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's like what you're doing here, counting them and doing it this way, okay? So you'd be like 5 by 6, and then you'd multiply 5 times 6 equals 30, okay? And multiplication you could set up this way, or you can set up this way. Either way you want. All right, so now I'm going to scoot this up, so I hope you've written all that down. I'm going to scoot this up. I'm trying to do it like this way so you guys can see it better, hopefully, because I don't want you guys to say it's blurry, so hopefully this way will be better. All right, example 1. Change this addition problem to multiplication. 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 would be 7 times, how many 7s are there? 4. All right, 28. That's faster if you just know that than if you have to count it out. All right, now we're adding up, we're adding and subtracting cents. We have to align the decimal points so that we add or subtract the digits with the same place value. That is so important when you're doing money. You have to write the decimal point and line up the decimal points, okay? So for this letter A, I'm gonna do it right here. We have 345. I'm not gonna add the dollar signs on here, but I will add it at the end. But I'm gonna take it off right now and then I'll add it again. So, and this one is 0.23, and that's $6.23. And this one is $0.50. All right, now to add these up, the first thing you want to do is make sure all the decimal points are aligned in a straight row, okay? So like align these decimal points, that's what this means. Point aligned. Align, haha, get it? All right, so now we're gonna add this up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, that's 11. And then we have 10 here. 10, then I have to make sure I add my symbol back. $10.18 is the total of that one. And then this one's a subtraction. It's the same thing. You have to make sure you're aligning your decimal points. That's like the most important thing to do, because if those aren't aligned, then there's just no hope for anything. 0 take away 0 is 0. And 5 take away 8, we can't do it, so we'll make this into a 3 and make that into a 15. And we've already, so then we take away 8 from 15, 6, 7, 8. So we are left with 7. And then we put our decimal point down, and then 3 minus 3 is 0. So our answer is 70 cents. Okay? And number 3. The amounts shown below represent the cost of 4 items. What is the total cost? All right, it really originally said 4 items at a souvenir shop on a field trip, but I decided we didn't need that. Okay, so something about this number is that dollars can be written with or without the zeros. If it's a solid number like $5, you don't always have to write it like this. Because sometimes you're like, listen, dude, it's like $5 and I don't want to add the zeros. There's no sense, so I just want to write it like that. $5 can be written either way. All right, so the amount shown below represents the cost. So we'll just add our zeros here only because we're going to have to align our decimal points again. So we'll do $5 plus $8.75 plus $10 plus 35 cents. Okay, so we've got 5 and 5 is 10. We've got 7 and 3 is 10 plus 1 is 11. And then we've got we've got 9, so this is going to be 14, because 9 with this and that makes 9, and then with the 4 I know is 14, and then this is going to make 20. And I can't forget my dollar sign. $24.10 is the cost of all these items. Whoops, I hope that you did that right. Okay, and then we've got our lesson practice problems. Let's see how I can do this here. Whoopsies, there went my Mio energy. Okay, yeah, this is good. All right, write these problems for addition problems. We've got A, 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. All right, write it as a multiplication problem. B, 25 plus 25 plus 25. If you are watching this right now, please have these signs written down right here. That's going to be your, and then just like make a little star below it. That's going to be the symbol for tomorrow. And then this third one says, write the multiplication problem that shows how to find the number of x's. This is, what do we call this? An array, a rectangular arrangement of numbers or symbols. All right, this is 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 3, I just wrote a 3 and then another 3 by 6. I meant to make one of these things. Whatever, 3 by 6. And then this is find the sum or difference, and that's only for this one. These, oh, I'm sorry. Nope, it's for all of these 3. So make sure your decimal points are aligned. Do these. I will see you tomorrow. Good luck at your practices and volleyball. I hope that you did well at your game.